So a quick summary of the situation. We've got a bunch of blind, stupid people arguing amongst themselves about how the proceeds of crime should be distributed amongst themselves. So these blind, stupid people decide that it's way too complicated for them to run their own lives. So what they do instead is they appoint this person to run their lives for them. So what they do is, they each, one of them, this dude might pay in 80% of what they earn to this dude. This one maybe pays in 30%, and then this one doesn't pay in any because they don't fancy doing any work. And then what happens is that this dude then redistributes the money. So this person pays in loads but doesn't really get much back. This person maybe pays, gets about equal amount back from what they get in. And this person basically, they end up spending this person's money. And then this person also has a friend. So a lot of the money that these two pay in actually doesn't get redistributed to these people. It goes straight to him. Yeah. So there's no upward arrow here. All that happens is that these two pay in, and then a proportion of what they've paid in goes straight to this dude. And this guy is friends with this person. So once they've established this system, obviously, this guy, and to a lesser extent, this guy, they're kind of a bit skeptical about the system. Obviously, this person loves the system because they don't work, but they get an opportunity to live off this person's income in particular. So, this guy, what he's got to do is get these three sort of arguing amongst each other, about the proceeds of crime, because you have no choice about whether you make these payments to this person, because if you don't make the payments, this dude will send the boys round and lock you up in jail. And this person on the end, what their belief is that they're special and they have a divine right to consume this guy's income, or part of this guy's income, because they think that that's fair. That's a fair situation. Now, what's happening now is that this guy at the top here is very, very greedy, and he wants some more of income from these two people in particular. So what he's going to do is he's going to bring some more people in. And these people, they haven't really got any skills or anything. And he's going to put them up in hotels. And so that's going to cost a lot of money. So to make all of that pay, he needs to cut the payments from these people here, so that the money saved can be used to pay for these people to live in hotels and maybe get some military training, and they'll probably need some weapons and stuff like that. Now, what's happening at the moment is people in this group, and this group, they're a bit upset about having their money flows from this entity here, the proceeds of crime, you can call it. They're a bit upset about having it cut, and what they think is their money going to these three new people. So this is what I meant by like idiots arguing amongst themselves about about how the proceeds of crime should be distributed between themselves. Yeah, so these three are arguing between themselves about how the proceeds of crime should be redistributed, and they're really hacked off about these and worried about these newcomers. Now, from their perspective, the problem is these people here. And, I kind of have some sympathy with that. But actually, if you really want to solve a problem, you need to look at the root cause. And I would say that the root cause is the whole system here. This whole system of compulsion, where These three here, they kind of supported a system where this person uses force or the threat of force to take some of their income, and then it's kind of some of it is a lot of it is just wasted, goes to this guy's crony, and then the rest of it they have like big arguments amongst themselves about how the proceeds of crime are going to be redistributed. And now you've got some more people coming in, and it's like, well, you don't you shouldn't share in the proceeds of crime. And it's absolute madness. What the solution is that you need to get rid of the guy at the top. You need to get rid of government. That's the only solution to all of this. And what they want is to get us arguing amongst ourselves while they carry on with this system where they spend most of our money for us, and they spend it on stuff that they want rather than things that we want. So they have these like things called elections where they in advance they promise that if you vote for us, then what we'll do with the proceeds of crime is spend it on things that you want. But then always after the election they do these corrupt people called politicians, they just spend the proceeds of crime on what they want, and then they get you distracted by talking about redistribution amongst yourselves. It's kind of nuts. The solution to this problem is that we need to start running our own lives ourselves, and this system of compulsion where you're sent a bill for services that you never even wanted, and if you refuse to pay the bill, you're threatened with violence, being thrown in a cage. That is obviously in breach of natural law, and that whole system has to go. So theft, even if it's legal, isn't lawful. It's in breach of natural law because taxation involves using violence or the threat of violence to take somebody's income or assets from them at the point of a gun, ultimately. If you don't pay up, we're going to throw you in a cage. And all the rest of it really is just details, and we need, if we're going to solve this, we need to kind of realise what's going on, and the whole system needs to go. Whole system needs to go. If you want to help somebody, there's nothing from stopping you from helping somebody. This kind of system that we've got now, it encourages you to call for other people to be helped using somebody else's money, and that's not on, and because taxation isn't a free choice. So that's all I want to say today. So God bless.